Malaysian companies are quite prolific all over the world, and in Bahrain there's no exception, with no let-up as the drive to increase cooperation between the two countries slips into full gear with the inauguration of the Bahrain Malaysia Business and Friendship Society. No doubt the acronym BMBFS will be rolling off the tongues as activities increase. Dignitaries from Bahrain, Malaysia and other neighbours, along with friends, gathered for a dinner at the Sofitel here in Bahrain to cement the society. Relationships between the two have melded into a strong bond over the years. Tourism flourishes, with Malaysia a big favourite for Bahrainis, and indeed we see plenty of Malaysians frequenting Bahrain, particularly in the business and education field. It's been a while coming, but now the Bahrain Malaysian Business and Friendship Society kicks off with a solid foundation and a positive call to action, with many promised cooperative events in the pipeline. There's much to consider and subjects abound, from construction and economics to education and even politics. Malaysia is also coming to the fore, and quite strongly, with research and development, with unique inventions or discoveries rolling off the table, from advanced stem cell success in the medical field to new materials which could change our lives. So let's see what's on the table here. Ahdia, take it away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, our honored guests. We would like to welcome you to the inauguration ceremony of the Bahrain Malaysia Business Friendship Society, a newly born society aimed at enhancing the bilateral ties between the two countries on different levels. I would now like to invite the president of the society, Sheikh Al-Aij bin Isa bin Al-Aij Al-Khalifa, to give a speech on this occasion.
The Bahrain Malaysia Business and Friendship Society has been established with the aim of strengthening friendly relations and understanding between the people of Bahrain and Malaysia, and encouraging cooperative relationships in economic, cultural, sports, tourism, technology, education, and scientific fields. The idea of forming the society occurred in late 2015. After I had the opportunity to meet with one of the current members of the society at a social event. During discussions about our joint affection with Southeast Asia and my frequent travels to Thailand, this individual suggested that I visit Malaysia and also offered me the opportunity to meet with His Excellency the Ambassador Dr. Ahmed Shahizan. Given my interest in the region and the history and geography of Malaysia, I could not refuse this kind offer. After a delightful meeting with the ambassador, where we exchanged many ideas, the lasting agreement was the idea of establishing the Bahrain Malaysia Business and Friendship Society, and that is what led us to be here today. In view of the recent global economic slowdown, both Bahrain and Malaysia, like most countries, need to find new ways to achieve growth, and by sharing ideas and opportunities, this can only help our two strong nations to continue to grow and increase the opportunities available. In line with the support of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa, Prime Minister of Bahrain, on strengthening ties between Bahrain and Malaysia, we are working towards expanding the Bahraini nation and working to build relationships with the international community as per their beliefs and guidance. The relationship between our two countries was enhanced further by the recent visit to Malaysia by His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander and First Deputy Prime Minister. During meetings with the Honorable Dato Seri Mohammed Najib, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, there were discussions on the greater cooperation across various sectors, and especially to continue to build economic ties. They went on to discuss the economic milestones witnessed by Bahrain under the umbrella of His Majesty's reforms initiatives. These focus on enhancing the performance of Bahrain's economy and developing strategies to diversify its sources of income in order to achieve a long-term sustainability, positioning Bahrain as a gateway for international expansion into the Arabian Gulf and the Middle East. In summary, ladies and gentlemen, this collaboration can allow our two countries to grow. The most immediate plan for 2016-2017 are to increase trade and investment opportunities between our two countries. The benefits of this collaboration to both countries is strong, and it will allow us here in Bahrain the opportunity to have close relationships and ease of trade in Malaysia, a nation that has a long track record of trading with some of the leading countries of the world. Malaysia and Bahrain offers investors a business environment that is quite unique. Malaysia has a strong, stable, and resilient economy, and they offer attractive incentives to investors, including good infrastructure, a skilled workforce, and overall a relatively low cost of doing business. An ambitious strategy is being planned for the society in the coming year, which will take it to a new stage in its development. Committees will be set up for different sectors, each with its own objectives and strategies, and all having a common aim of more understanding and cooperation between Bahrain and Malaysia for the benefits of both. The long-term objectives of the society is to bring together individuals as well as corporations of both countries to an organized platform that would work as a catalyst to strengthen relationships in all sectors of the economy and the society, to increase bilateral trade and commerce, cultural activities, educational and technological activities, tourism and investments. The success of establishing the society could not have been possible without the support of the government's ministries in Bahrain, the Embassy of Malaysia in Bahrain, and the society's members. Let me now conclude by thanking you all for your presence here, and allow me to pay respects to both Malaysia and Bahrain, and I hope our two countries will continue to prosper by working closely together under the guide of the society. Thank you.
And now I would like to welcome His Excellency, the Malaysian Ambassador to Bahrain, Dr. Ahmed Shahzan Abdul Samad, to give a speech.
I will just go straight to the point because His Highness Sheikh Daish has taken you onto the platform of this whole BMBF society. So let me just be very brief with 3 salient points. First, let me extend my profound and heartiest congratulations to the President of BMBF Society, His Highness Sheikh Daish bin Isa bin Daish Al Khalifa, and also his dynamic, the founding members from the Bahrain and Malaysia team. I must say that all of you have been phenomenal, and you have created history in this beautiful kingdom of Bahrain. In fact, I've been here almost 5 years. Towards the tail end of my retirement in the next few months, finally, thank you very much, not only to His Highness, but also to the founding members. Thank you very much. A big round of applause to them. At the same time, I'm quite particular about dates. Today is a special date, 21st June 2016, and it's significant because we celebrate. I would say tomorrow Malaysia will celebrate a holiday for the 17th of Ramadan, so 1437. To which I think this is for us is Nuzul Al-Quran. As the Quran Revelation Day, as we commemorate the day when words from the Quran were first revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace be upon him. So to me, if you look at the date, if you add all the numbers, you come up to number 9, and 9 is the best number. So if you don't believe me, you count 21st, 2 plus 1 plus 6, that is already 9, right? Plus 1 and 6, so you get what, 18? So 18, 1 and 8 is 9. So look at what a wonderful date you have today. So you're blessed, alhamdulillah. My second point is, I basically am very impressed by this, the founding of this. But more importantly, I would like it touched me in terms of having the presence of so many friends among us here. And I, being 5 years here, like Jelani, for instance, you have so many friends, which I must say that I am honored by the support the endorsement and the passion of our two brotherly countries. As His Highness has mentioned just now, the bilateral relations between Malaysia at present is very warm, is very close, and brotherly cordial. But still, there are more can be done towards optimistic future, and thus I would strongly encourage all of you to be the member of BMBF Society as a dynamic and innovative members. And I hope with immediate effect you sign as a member from now onwards, please. Thank you very much. Okay, if you can do that. And I believe we have someone who would like to sponsor the lapel pins if you become a member. So do I have Datuk Syed Taha? Where is he? So he is going to do a lapel pin. So as a member, you will enjoy that lapel pin. So Datuk, thank you very much for sponsoring that. And my third point, and I hope this will be the last point, I'd like to put the challenge to this BMBF society. The first challenge is we have seen our trade, total trade volume is very small, 211 million US dollars in 2015. Now, I would like to challenge you by looking at 2020, can we raise it to 2 billion? I think this is the first challenge. The second challenge, in terms of tourists, last year, 2015, we had only about 8,000. Now, by 2020, can we go to the numbers of 50,000 tourists from Bahrain? I challenge you again. My third challenge for you is to increase the number of students. As of 2015, we have about almost 300 students studying in Malaysia. And by 2020, can I challenge you? Let's push the number to 2,500 students from Bahrain. My fourth challenge for you is, now we have a chapter here in Bahrain. Why don't we have a Malaysian, from the Malaysian side, to have a Malaysian chapter of the BMBF Society? And to this effect, we are very proud to have the Iron Lady of Malaysia here tonight with us. And she has to take the challenge of getting Her Royal Highness to do the chapter, be the patronage of this. And I hope, Dato' Wirau, you can do this, yeah? So we have a Malaysian chapter of BMBF Society. And the final challenge for the BMBF Society is, I have always dreamed of a twin city. So the best twin city between Manama and Melaka City. That's my choice, but the reason being because both are sultanate, a kingdom. So this is great, so historical. So these are the 5 challenges, and I hope I can have more challenges to it in the future. In concluding, may I invite you to join me in the prayers to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for the good health and well-being of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the King of the Kingdom of Bahrain, the success as well as the peace, stability, progress, and prosperity of the leaders, visionary leaders of the government, the people of Kingdom, and all of you here tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Dato' Shazan Ahmad, thank you very much. Now I would like to present a lady who has greatly represented the Malaysian community in Bahrain for decades, but has also served her second home, Bahrain, through different organizations and clubs she was involved in. I would now like to introduce Mrs. Rashida Tadayon.
My speech will be more of a personal nature. I came to Bahrain in 1968, well before some of you were born. I think there's quite a few of you who are so young. After having married a Bahraini, Hussein Tadayon, in Penang, Malaysia. I found that I was the only Malaysian in Bahrain, and for several years afterwards. Most people had no knowledge where Malaysia was. I had to explain to them that it was near Singapore. I made friends with Bahrainis and expats here, and busied myself joining clubs for their sports and social activities. I was elected to some committees. One such committee was the arts, the Awali Repertory Theatre Society. I produced a cultural potpourri showcasing music and dancing from 9 national groups, including Bahrain. This was a first in Bahrain. Although I was the only Malaysian here, I decided at the outset that Malaysia had to be represented. I taught a group of ladies, mainly British ladies, the Malay candle dance, which I took part in myself. I also did a solo Balinese dance number. As the years rolled on, Malaysians were beginning to arrive, though in drips and drabs. I took it upon myself to meet new arrivals and organize gatherings for them to meet one another. Before the Amir, His Highness Sheikh Isa's first unofficial visit to Malaysia, I was asked by Mr. Mubarak Kanu, a good friend of the Amir, for information on Malaysia. I had to phone my brother Khalid for relevant literature ASAP. Within a few days, I received a thick packet full of brochures and material on Malaysia by courier service. I was known to the Amir through the Bahrain Garden Club, of which he was the honorable patron. The first VIP visitor we had from Malaysia was Tun Abdul Razak, the second Prime Minister. This was in 1974. Hussein and I were invited to have tea with him at the Gudaybiyah Guest Palace. Tun Razak had been the guest of honor at our wedding in Penang 6 years earlier. Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir made several visits to Bahrain. On one of Dr. Mahathir's visits here, he and I were having a small chat. His Excellency Ali Saleh, who was the Minister of Commerce and Industry, was standing next to us. Referring to Hussein and me, he said, "Your Excellency, this is the first and the best joint venture we have had between Bahrain and Malaysia," much to everyone's amusement. There were other dignitaries from Malaysia who visited here, including a number of ministers. In the early days, I would be contacted by Bahrain Foreign Ministry through the late Mr. Nabil Kambar, other times through family friends who accompanied the delegation. We did not have any embassy here then, and I somehow found myself as the unofficial Malaysian representative, the person to call for information on Malaysia, be it touristic or even Bahrainis exploring business opportunities in Malaysia. Often I would get my family there to help out. As the number of Malaysians increased over the years, we formed a support system whereby we could reach out to Malaysians who needed help, be it financial or otherwise. There were also a substantial number of Malaysian engineers employed by the government, mainly by the Ministry of Works as well as in the banking and financial sector. I felt that with this new development, there was a real need to form a Malaysian club. We got together with some senior Malaysians and after a very slow start, finally founded the Malaysian Club of Bahrain. It was officially registered in July 2003. I was duly elected as the first president. Coincidentally, Malaysia also opened its first embassy in Bahrain in the summer of 2003. Whilst the Malaysian Club has served well in catering for the welfare and social needs of Malaysians in Bahrain, I believe the time is now right for us to have a society that caters for the development of improved relations between the business community here and in Malaysia. Hence, the formation of the Bahrain Malaysia Business and Friendship Society. So let us build more bridges between Bahrain and Malaysia. I am pleased to be able to play a role in furthering relations between our two countries. For me personally, it has been a long road, but a fulfilling one.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Tadayan. And now I would like to welcome a guest of the society, but also a guest of Bahrain Data Quira, Dr. Mazna Hamid, who is the Executive Chairperson of the Security Force Group of Companies in Malaysia, the Iron Lady.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very happy evening to everyone. How are you? How's everybody? You're Malaysian there. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm here to support all the business people, the women, and first of all, let me say thank you to this pretty MC, Ada, pretty and sexy, and also to His Highness, the handsome Sheikh Daik bin Isa Al Khalifa. First time I met him, I said, wow, this must be a film star or what? And his sister, Rana, who become my good friends. We are WhatsApp every day, exchanging photographs. And Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, members of Bahrain Malaysia Business Friendship Society, and all my good friends I met just now, shake hands with so many great people, great business. Welcome to Bahrain Malaysia Business and Friendship Society, and please allow me to seize this opportunity to express our gratitude and appreciation towards the people of Bahrain for your warmth and hospitality. Your kind gesture will forever be cherished by us Malaysians. To know Malaysia is to love Malaysia. So please, I'm quite surprised when I first came here about 2 years ago. We have an embassy here, but we don't have a consulate or embassy in Malaysia. So I went back and I asked my Prime Minister. He said, you better go and do some campaigning there. But because I used to be the chairman of Malaysian Pilgrimage Haji, fund, something tabung haji, for past 12 years. And I used to go to UAE, Jeddah, Mecca, Madinah. And I am a business person and very open-minded. We were trained in US and UK and also China, Japan, but it is so different when I came to Bahrain. You are so different and I love Bahrainian. That's why I fell in love with Bahrain, and I want to be here with you to start whatever Sheikh Daik is doing, and I want to tell you that I'm a business person, a very great net worker. My philosophy is either you network or you are not working. Oh, I'm very happy that my friend, where is she? The president of Khalida from Malaysia, and Farrell. Congratulations. I came here to speak to her organization, and as for the woman, because I have 17 men working for me, I started from zero to hero. They call me Iron Lady because I handle guns, but I'm a very good lady. We have bodyguards and we have a total security solution, and also we are developer. We have 20 other companies. We started from zero, so I am here to empower women and men to share with you, because Malaysia can be a very good hub, Tuan Sheikh Daik, a hub for Thailand, Brunei, Singapore, Indonesia. So I don't understand why we can't have a consulate or embassy, and we have to work hard because there are so many opportunities outside there. And they gave me 2 minutes, so I want to tell you I'm a business coach, and I coach people how to do business, and we give fund to the poor, and also we do business clinic, and also to groom your business. So I'm here to help you all and to do some networking throughout. We are very international. We have businesses in more than 30 countries. And I'm very sincere to help out, to do some networking, and I want all my VVIP friends here. I met so many nice people here. If we are 60 or 70, we can be a mentor. And don't retire but re-inspire. That's all I want. I want to all my friends here to be a mentor to all the business people, and we can network throughout the world. So I'm here to show my appreciation to His Excellency and all my friends here. And we have to work together, and I commit myself to be with you all throughout ASEAN and also internationally. Because women here should receive an award, which I receive about 100 awards internationally. I want the women here and the men here to go outside Bahrain, outside Dubai, and be known throughout the world. And business is a war. What is your strategies to win? Let us find strategies together, and I'm here to shake hands with everyone and to work with everyone. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you at the top. To the woman, be strong, be dynamic, be positive, be the person you were meant to be. See you at the top. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Iron Lady. The best thing you said was about men working under you. I like it, really. I'd now like to introduce a short film or clip promoting Malaysia, after which I'll invite the board of directors for a group photo.
Welcome to Malaysia, a land of many races. You'll find your great adventure in a place with many faces, with many cultural sights and sounds. There are always new things to be found. Malaysia, year of festivals. Now is the time for fascination. Malaysia, it's unforgettable. This is the year of endless celebrations. Malaysia, truly Asia.
Banyak tarikan tersedia, tumpuan pelancong sedunia. Warna-warni Malaysia, jadikan destinasi Anda. Budaya tempat menarik, buat hati tertarik.
Malaysia, year of festivals. Now is the time for fascination. Malaysia, it's unforgettable. This is the year of endless celebration. 马来西亚千禧之年，共享美好无时无刻，一起缔造难忘回忆，欢庆年度精彩的时刻。Malaysia, truly Asia.
This is Geg Hopkins for WhoDoesWhat.tv at the inauguration of the Bahrain Malaysian Business and Friendship Society Sofitel, Bahrain.